executive.
Yeah, Tracy, it's not the sort of thing that can be easily explained, and that's why the authorities have now gotten involved. On Monday night, the wife of the Independence Party candidate for Ulster County Executive says she had a terrifying experience as she was opening up her mail in her bedroom. She says the envelope came from the Ulster County Department of Social Services.
The last piece of mail that I opened, and when I opened it up and looked inside, it was filled with thousands and thousands of black ants. I couldn't even tell what was in there, and I screamed, and I ran downstairs.
A tenant who lives with the Bernardos in their Accord home was a witness. He says he heard her screams and rushed to see what was wrong.
So she opened it up and pulled it out. When we pulled it out, the white leather, the coverhead letter, you couldn't even see it. It was so black with ants.
When I got home, she was pretty shaken up, and we looked at the thing, we looked at the envelope, we looked inside. There was still some ants crawling around outside. We cleaned those up, we cleaned up the bedroom, and then we obviously called the troopers.
Not only are the state police investigating, but so is the Post Office Inspector General. Tampering with mail is a federal offense. And meanwhile, the Bernardos are trying to figure out who could have done such a thing. They're even hinting that it could be political intimidation at its worst.
How would you get them in there? I don't know. I have a big yard, and even if I took every ant in my yard, I'd never get that many ants. It was, if you can imagine pulling a honeycomb out and it's covered with bees. That's what this document was like when I pulled it out.
I guess maybe it's kind of like some strange kind of message, I guess, of they can send stuff to you in the mail and intimidate you, or I don't really know, but it's not a good feeling, I can tell you that. It's a very uncomfortable feeling.
Well, that many ants, there's no way it could have gotten in there by mistake. There was way too many, and whoever did it, and however they did it, they must have had one job putting them in there.
And officials from the Social Services Department had no comment for us today, but the Democratic candidate for Ulster County Executive Michael Hine told us that he, quote, condemns anything that would remotely smack of that type of behavior, end quote.